Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're going to talk about some news about Arcade1UP that many people might not know about. Let's get started. And if you think for 1 second that I'm going to be talking about the 40th anniversary edition Space Invaders cab that they just announced today, you would be dead wrong. Today's news isn't anything about that. For those of you who don't know who Arcade1UP is, they are a gaming company that makes retro arcade games for your house. The arcade cabinets that 1UP Arcade make are considerably smaller than the authentic cabinets that you may remember from an actual arcade. If you're curious about 1UP Arcade and haven't seen them before, I will leave a link in the description below. Now, the reviews for their cabinets have really been hit and miss. Some people absolutely love them. Some people say the quality is subpar. They've had some issues with the paint wearing off the top panel. They have sent out replacement panels and covers to customers who have complained. There have been also some complaints regarding the quality of controls that the arcade cabs ship with. For example, the trackball maybe doesn't work that great. For the Street Fighter cab, they're not really authentic Sanwa or Seimitsu arcade parts that many people would be familiar with. What some people want to do is switch those stock parts out with more arcade grade or arcade authentic parts. For example, Arcade Shock, who are very well known for supplying arcade parts and also performing modifications, recently tried to modify the 1UP Arcade with official arcade parts. So now we'll head over to Arcade Shock's Instagram, where they did successfully mod an Arcade1UP cabinet. They say mad modding, mission complete by all 3 of our modders. Swapped out a joystick for a Sanwa JLF and put in Seimitsu screw-on PS14GN buttons. Overall, it took 4 to 5 hours to do this right. The joystick and push buttons had wires that were soldered on to each connector. Our modders removed the joystick that seemed to be almost glued on and installed carefully a Sanwa Denshi JLF, as the panel being so thin, the screws going in were not deep to have a stronger grip. The default screw hole size is about 29 millimeters, which is the size for hat push buttons, so we had to shave off another 1 millimeter to make these fit. Our modders then added quick disconnects to allow easy button swapping. So basically, this was not an easy job. These were professional modders that took 4 to 5 hours. So the regular Joe out there just trying to do this in his house may take even longer than that and probably won't get acceptable results, considering the original joystick was pretty much just glued on and they couldn't even screw in a joystick easily to the panel. So I commented on this and I said 5 hours? Yikes, it's almost worth it just to install a custom top panel. Just rip everything off, put in a brand new panel on the top with the stuff you want in it. And this, my friends, is where the news comes in. So yes, a pretty big build-up and a lot of explanation to this really neat piece of news that not a lot of people know about. Arcade Shock responded to me and they said, the first time always takes the longest to figure out the shortest path, but we did this just to see how mod friendly it is. The newer version or upgraded model will have quick disconnects from what we hear and possibly stock authentic parts. More to come as they will make an announcement. So I will leave a link to this Instagram post in the description below as well, so you can check it out if you feel like it. Now, this is pretty big news considering Arcade1UP has not officially announced anything yet or even hinted at this yet. So this is some pretty big and exciting news for the arcade fans out there, and I'm really curious to see how hard they are working and how serious they are going to take a Model 2 or upgraded version release. But if they're spending the time to release a version 2, an upgraded version of their cab with official parts, more than likely they're also going to be rectifying other issues. Is this going to make the 1UP Arcade cab perfect? Probably not. But I am really looking forward to whatever news they give us and seeing the final version 2 product. So let me know in the comments below what you are expecting or what you want to see in a version 2 or upgraded version of the Arcade1UP cab. Nothing's been officially announced yet, and I don't know when they will officially announce it, but that's pretty much all I've got for today. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Thank you everyone, take care.